Words of the reckless pierce like sword, but the tongue of the wise bring healing. That is from Proverbs 12:18. I want to talk about like our self-talk, like how, like we are definitely like children of God. We are created in his image and likeness. We are blessed by God every single day. However, because of life and things may not be going our way, things can be very difficult. And we've had a lot of disappointing experiences, or like dreams that never came true, and things just seem so impossible. So we think like most of the time when we're about to present at work or present anywhere, we feel like we are not enough. Like, I am not enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not, skinny enough. There's all of this like a lot of limiting beliefs that we have. But words have such power in our hearts and in our being and in our minds. And, like on a winter day like today, even getting up in the morning is so hard, getting up to go to work. You show up for your family, show up for your coworkers, for your clients, for your customers, for your patients, can be so hard. And like if we start our day with such negative words, it just changes how the day goes. But I want to encourage you to start being nice to yourself. Let's be nice to ourselves, and let's be nice to other people. Like I feel like majority of us, when we are dealing with other people, we are typically nice to them. We won't be saying like mean things to them. We won't like say to their face like, you're not enough, you're not all this or all that. But we do that to ourselves. We are so mean to ourselves. Again, Proverbs 12:18 says, reckless words can pierce like sword, but the words of the wise can bring healing. The words of the wise brings healing. So we have to be kind to ourselves and encourage ourselves, and then that's just gonna trickle on to the family who is around you and to everyone who is around you, at home, at work, or anywhere you go. Jesus said, love one another as you love yourself. He even tells us that of course, that's pretty much sums up the commandments of God, is to love God above all and to love others as yourself. But he's telling us to love ourselves, so we can't be too harsh in ourselves. Every time we have that talk with ourselves that is so mean and discouraging, we just have to switch it and let's try to be nice to ourselves. And then when we are nice and positive to ourselves, then it is just easier for us to be kinder to other people. So I wanted to share with you today about the power of words and the power of having this positive self-talk, because it is gonna mold our present and even our future. Like many times and again they say the thoughts that you have now within yourselves is going to determine what kind of life you're gonna have in the next 1, 2, 3, or 5 years. So let's start now. Plus, this becomes a habit and it becomes embedded in our brains. So if we're used to talking like such negative words and negative self-talk and such discouraging environment, it becomes embedded in our brains and in ourselves, and it becomes your first nature. We have to start talking about the good things. It may be hard. It may be so hard to say the good things when everything is just not easy, but over time, with practice, it gets better. And then our hope is that it will be our like go-to emotions and it's our default words for ourselves, is to speak kindly and nice and loving to ourselves, so we may be doing the same to others. Yes. So like even the Bible said also, like he said, let the poor say, I am rich. Let the weak say, I am strong, because of what the Lord has done for us. So when we give thanks to the Lord every day. So he's telling us we have to, like recognize what the challenges that's in front of you, but we have to speak life, speak abundance, speak vitality. Like, I am beautiful, or I am a child of the Most High God. I am worthy. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I will show up today. I will show up today. I will have a great day today. We just have to repeat that over and over and over again. You know what? Like, sometimes I was thinking about that one time too, like how we respond to other people. Like, they may say something to us or do something to us and we become so hurt. But in reality, and we dwell on those things, you're like, oh, like, I'm in a bad mood, or I'm not feeling good because he said, she said, he did this, or I did this, and she did this, a loved one disappointed me. But at the end of the day, it is actually not our battle with them, it's your battle inside yourself. So by having that good self-worth and kindness and love talk to yourself, that will just power you. So when somebody comes to you in such a negative way, or when they say something that hurts you, those are what other people do. We cannot control them. But when they do that to us, because we have such good grounding of what our identity is, like, I am the child of Most High God, I can do all things, then none of the things that is coming our way is going to affect us. You know what's interesting about that? Like, we are very sensitive to what people think. Majority of the time, I grew up caring about what people think, and the more you become an adult, the less and less you want to please them, the less and less you don't care about what they think, but you still do. I was watching football. It was football season, and it's gonna be playoff soon. So there was this interview with Tom Brady, and he was giving advice. He was saying something like, don't take things personally. Like, he is a celebrity. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all times. By the way, I am a Jet fan, but we are also a Tom Brady fan because he is great football player. Anyway, he was saying about, like, don't take things personally. I think you can find that on YouTube somewhere. And for somebody who has 7 rings, who has, millions of dollars, who is, in its tip-top shape, and is still caring about what other people think. So imagine us. So it is just natural for us to do that. And whatever comes our way, whatever they say, but if we know who we are, like the power of those two words, I am, then nothing can faze us. I am enough. I am the child of Most High God. I am created in His image and likeness. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am getting better every day. I'm getting stronger every day. I am building muscles. I am designed for longevity. I can get up in the morning and really start the day good, and I'm gonna finish the day strong, and then start the next day all over again. And I am going to be designing my future for myself and for to set up greatness for our kids and our families and friends and people around us who need us. Yeah, so I just wanted to encourage you today to change the way we talk to ourselves, to be more kinder, to love ourselves. There has to be a good amount of self-love. I think there was an interview about, like, with Matthew McConaughey, about, like, he was being told that he is too full of himself, but a healthy dose of that is good for you, because we need that empowerment. And if you know for a fact that God, who created the heavens and the earth, created you, and He calls you child, so you are the child of the Most High God, and Jesus calls us brothers and sisters, wouldn't that make us feel so empowered? So we have to say good words to ourselves, encouragement, and talk and walk and move towards that direction. Please share this video to somebody who may need it. Feel free to comment in the comment section if you have anything to share that might enlighten everybody and me as well. Don't forget to subscribe and like the like button. Have a good day and take care. See you soon.